I'll get a bit of a cold start. Right boys, we're back on road. Just going to make a quick little video on rider modes on MT09 today. Might do a bit on traction control as well. This bus is going to turn right here, so won't be behind that no more. Yeah, I'm going to do a little bit on rider modes. It's got 3 modes. It's got A mode, B mode and standard mode. So A mode's basically, well, I call it aggressive because that's basically what it is. Yeah, it's got A mode, B mode and standard mode. A mode I call aggressive because it's just absolutely nuts. Right twitchy on throttle. And then B mode's like a rain mode. It's still got same amount of power. Well, it's still got same amount of power, so you can still reach the top speed. But it's just, it cuts the power on acceleration, so the throttle response is different, so it's quite numb. So if you're just going on a chilled ride, B mode's kind of ideal, and if it's raining, B mode's ideal. Fucking hell, it's windy. Forgot to put my phone on and I keep thinking it's fucking falling off. I think I've left my air vent open as well. Yeah, so I keep it in what I call standard mode. Don't know if you can see it on dash, it's STD. But I class that as standard mode. I class A mode as aggressive mode because that's your most aggressive one. And then B mode is rain mode. So that basically describes them. If you want in all your power, standard mode. If it's raining and you want in less power, B mode. And for all the power, but not as responsive on throttle, still very responsive, but not the ultimate response, you want it in standard mode, which I think is best all round anyway. And then on traction control, it's got 3 settings. It's got off, so no traction control at all. Then it's got 1, which I keep it on at all time. And then it's got 2, which I haven't experienced it myself because I don't have it on, but I know it's more interfering, so if you're doing a wheelie, well, you can't, unless you let your clutch out with full revs on, you can't really wheelie. When traction control 2's on. but when it's on traction control 1 it'll still let you wheelie. It'll just bring it down. And it's not like wheelie control, because you can still flip your bike if you're being stupid, but what it does, it measures speed of the rotation of your wheels. So if your front wheel's spinning slower or not spinning at all, the traction control will kick in. And traction control's on that side there, so you just knock it down a couple of times and that'll either go between 1 and 2, and then you hold it up to turn it off. And the rider modes are literally there where my thumb is, and to change the rider mode you can either do it at a standstill or you've got to let the throttle fully off. So if I'm riding now and I let the throttle fully off, it's in standard. Look, now it's in A mode. I think you can even hear a difference with sound. And that were in a 4th gear pull, that. To let it fully off again, press it, and now it's in B mode, which is, it's just dead smooth on throttle. You can even, it just takes that little bit more to go. So I'm so used to it, and it feels like there's no there for the first like couple of mil of me twisting the throttle. I'm so used to being in standard mode. I think I had bike a couple of days and then just put it into standard mode, and then I've rode it in standard ever since. I never ride aggressive mode, just put it back in standard. I never ride in aggressive mode because I literally don't need it. I've tried it out a couple of times, but I actually don't need it at all. It just makes it, I don't know, it might be better if you're pinning it through gears, but, or if you want fast acceleration, but you can't keep front end down anyway if you're trying to accelerate fast. If you put traction control on 2 or even on 1, it'll just kick in anyway, and that kills your power on your bike. So it's not, it's just for more responsive throttle, like just literally when you're letting on and off throttle. But that's a basic explanation of rider modes. A mode, aggressive. B mode, rain mode. I don't actually know the real term for B mode anyway, but it is basically a rain mode. And then standard mode. Yeah, and that's basically it with rider modes. So I'll leave it there and I'll catch you on next one.